James, can I just ask you about the match against Dragons? I mean, Leo's spoken about, we've spoken about in the past about the importance of these games when, the international players are missing, as he said, 4 points for the game tomorrow night. But these matches are as important as any other game during the course of the year.
Yeah, Rodney, it's a very tough place to go. I've been there before, and we've had some bad nights there, and I think we're under no illusion that they're going to be targeting us here. This weekend, as said, that like we've lost, or we've a good few internationals gone away, and they haven't lost as many from their player group. So I think they'll be targeting all their home games. So we're looking forward to the challenge. We've had a good training week. We've got a exciting young slash not so young group who are ready to go and raring to get out there.
Can I ask you a question about Rhys Ruddock, actually? I mean,
Yeah.
he started his first game in the Six Nations Championship for Ireland last weekend. He wasn't involved for a long period of time. Now, currently at the moment, you're not involved with Ireland. Does he give fellas like you, is it kind of almost an inspirational thing, for want of a better phrase? Does he kind of make you kind of even focus more on what's possible for you if you sort of take the same career path, if you understand?
100%. He's worked unbelievably hard for every setback or selection that he's missed, and I think he's a great example to anyone that if you work hard enough, you'll bear the fruits of your labour. Whether it won't happen straight away, like he didn't get selected straight away when he was playing unbelievably well, but you will get there eventually, and he's a top lad, and I'm absolutely delighted for him.
And just a follow-up question for me, which is kind of a slightly strange one, if you don't mind. Sorry about this, but like you're preparing to travel to Wales to play the Dragons. You've gone and played in away matches. You're among a group of players who are traveling to an airport. You travel, you're on planes. You get off the other side. You go to your hotel. What's travel like now for an international rugby player as distinct from previously? It must be a pretty eerie experience, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's the new normal, as they like to call it, Mr. Corcoran. Yeah, no, it is bizarre. Like you're going through the airport is like a ghost town. You hop on a flight and it's an empty flight. We're the only ones on it. You get on our bus. We're on two separate buses so we can social distance, and then we're into a hotel where we kind of have the hotel's empty anyway, but you usually have a designated floor where everything happens, and basically you're not allowed to leave until the game. So not much crack going on really, but it's just the freedom, any bit of freedom or social interaction or buzz. There might be a few kids on the flight or something like that. That's all just kind of gone. So we've kind of put a bit of focus on around game time about it's actually Scott Fardy's. They're bringing your fuel to the fire, creating our own energy, and that's like because there's no atmosphere and there's no buzz on the lead up to the game. It's just trying to mentally create your own energy and doing that whatever way you can, and just getting on with it really, because I think everyone's in the same boat and we just want everything to be back to the way it was.
Thanks, James. Good man. Good to see you, mate.
Thanks, Mike.
James, it's Tom Swift here. It's a kind of fluid time of year. You got new caps coming in, and yet at the coalface, you've been quite consistent with yourself and Mike and Peter Dooley. Is that important to you?
Hey Don. Yeah, it's great. I love scrumming with the two boys and like playing and dragging each other around the field, and I think consistency in any walk of life definitely helps you to grow and get better, and been able to build a relationship with the two lads. I feel like we're getting better every week together, so yeah, just keep trucking, and hopefully we can give a good account for ourselves this weekend.
Yeah, and what about the younger players who are kind of nipping at your heels there?
Yeah, I think that's a never-ending cycle, unfortunately. But it's all part and parcel of it, and you know what? It keeps the fire lit under all of us because the I was those young guys not that long ago, and I know how hungry I was. So I'm under no illusion that they're feeling the same way.
Okay. Good luck against the Dragons. Yeah.
Thanks, son. Dave, Jerry, we have time for a couple more questions. Were you good?
Sorry, yeah, I go. Hi, James. Jerry Curry. Just wondering, because of the way the season has gone, with the couple of European games being called off, that um, do you find it harder to get a consistency to the season? Is it a bit of start, or how do you find the season?
Hi, Jerry. Yeah, like it's obviously you would like a bit more certainty, but again, like we're not taking for granted the fact that we get to go to work every day. Like I chat to my family and extended family, and like their lives have changed so much more drastically than ours have, and we're very lucky for that. And there's industries that have just been wiped out. So for that point of view, a game cancelled or postponed here and there is not the end of the world. As long as we're still able to come to work and there is some sort of season plan. So hopefully, the world can keep going in the right direction, and we can all kind of get back to enjoying the things we love most.
Yeah, and just wondering what your thoughts are on the Rainbow Cup. Would you think that's a good competition to get involved in? Do you think it's good to see if it happens, South African teams coming into the Pro 16, whatever?
Yeah, I think it'd be class. I had a few friends ask me when the South African teams first joined, if I thought it was a good idea, and I was like, why wouldn't you like getting the experience? I'd never been to South Africa before. I'd never played against those sorts of teams, and I think life's about experiences, and it's been class playing against all these different teams, and I think the Rainbow Cup, if it does happen, would be another class experience, and a good opportunity to get some game time against like top class players. And maybe even see a different part of the world that I haven't seen before at the same time. So I think we're all pretty excited about the prospect of it. Whether it happens or not, who knows?